What's going on, fellow Marvel fans? Happy Marvelous March, and welcome back to my ongoing reviews of the brand new Marvel Legends, Avengers Infinity War, Build-A-Figure Thanos series. And in this review, we're taking a look at a member of the Serpent Society, King Cobra. And this is the first action figure in this series that I had to get, that I'm reviewing, that I did not want to get, but of course had to build the Build-A-Figure Thanos, which a lot of us are doing. Really, King Cobra and Songbird were the only two I didn't want in this series. But a lot of people have been collecting the Serpent Society, so are happy to get this action figure. And he is bare bones on accessories besides the Build-A-Figure piece. But he does come with this kind of cape, this serpent cape. It does come off. So I guess you could kind of count that as an accessory. And we are not seeing anything new on this action figure, really. Besides this piece. And this hood on the head sculpt, which this is glued on to the actual head. This body, if you're a fan of the Spider-Man Marvel Legends, you have seen this multiple times. I think they've used it with couple other figures too outside of Spider-Man, but I definitely know they have used this body mold on the Green Goblin and the Hobgoblin. So these hands, I'm not sure what these hands are from, but I'm sure they're reused too from a Black Panther or something. So a lot of reused parts here. Give you a closer look at this head sculpt though. Kind of get under that hood. And of course it is a real shiny metallic green on the outside of this hood, and on the inside you can see that tan. And there's a lot of marbleization going on with my figure's face. I do not like that. On the back, pretty basic. Does have that peg hole here for this piece. And like I said, we're not really getting anything new. Of course, new deco here. That purple did come out good. These gauntlets may be new. This belt is a separate piece. And pretty basic looking down here on the legs. So, rinse and repeat. Like I said, nothing new here. And articulation is exactly the same as those figures, but I guess we'll run through it real quick. Of course, the head is on a ball joint and hinge, which you can't really go that far back because of the hood. You can go further forward. It's a little less restricted. And get a little bit of tilt from side to side. Of course, the shoulders won't go up quite to 90 degrees because of the way the armor is. But we'll get full rotation. Cut at the upper bicep. Double jointed elbows. And a peg and hinge here at the wrist. Let's get full rotation and go very far up and back. Really nice ab crunch. I like the ab crunch on this figure. It'll go good ways forward and back. Cut at the waist, which will get full rotation. And you can hide it with that belt. The legs will kick out that far to the side, up well past 90 degrees, and go back this far. So great range there. Cut at the upper thigh, which will get full rotation. A little stiff on mine. Double jointed knees. Let's go very far back, back straight. Cut at the upper boot. Full rotation there. And then we have a peg and hinge at the foot, which will go very far forward and very far back, and get a good bit of ankle pivot out of it. So the articulation's great. All in all though, I can't really give this figure a high recommend unless you are trying to complete your Serpent Society or build your Thanos, of course. Because it is a lot of, like I said, rinse and repeat. Stuff we've seen before. But alright, I hope you enjoyed the review, and stay tuned because we're going to take a look at the classic Taskmaster next. So I'll see you then, guys.